The questions here are, how do you untangle the conflicts between a very vast business empire and the President of the United States? There are ways to do it. There are ways that for the past 40 years, presidents have in fact dealt with these issues. And so it would be possible for President Trump to in fact follow in those footsteps. I'm concerned because we don't know what steps he's going to take, and when he has spoken about this so far, he's talked about handing the business operations over to his children. That is not sufficient. It neither protects him legally as the legal owner of the business. It certainly doesn't protect him from being running afoul of the emoluments clause in the Constitution, which has been there since the founding of the Republic. And this deals with his dealings with foreign governments and foreign entities. The best thing for him to do would be to establish for his domestic interests a blind trust, a true blind trust, and then to divest of his foreign holdings. Relying on his children to take over the business is nowhere near a true blind trust, and it doesn't really resolve any of the problems of the conflicts of interest he faces. It both is bad for him because he remains legally the owner of the companies and thus liable under many laws for anything that runs afoul of the law by his enterprises. But probably more importantly, it doesn't break this link between the businesses and his powers as president. The biggest dangers here are not necessarily, kind of the decisions that his children will make for the company. It is for how everyone else around the world will assume, because this is the way business is done everywhere else, that doing business with the Trump enterprise is the way to gain favor in the United States. That creates all kinds of problems and questions about the motivations. So there are solutions here. Usually the Office of Government Ethics, which looks at ethics in the executive branch side, and the White House counsel would sit down, look at the portfolio of the incoming president, and decide what the appropriate action was for each holding. That's exactly what should take place here. Simply turning it over to his children to operate is not sufficient. Even if he sells his business to his children, it's not going to eliminate these questions about the appearance of a conflict.